Alright guys, welcome back to Frog Boy Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to do our 1-year review for the 39-inch LG Ultrawide OLED monitor. This monitor is absolutely incredible, 240 Hz refresh rate using DSC. I've had a lot of time with this now. This is like my daily driver. I use this monitor. I love it since I bought it. So I want to kind of go over some of the things that you guys have been asking me. So I do get a lot of comments asking about the readability, basically how does the text and everything look. As you can see right behind me right now, I'm actually utilizing this monitor to edit the video, another video that's going up later today. And I personally do not have an issue with this monitor when it comes to productivity. I actually love this, especially for doing my editing. It gives me a nice long bar that I can sit and go through. I can scan through that. It gives me the ability, if I need to like cut it in half, I can have multiple. It's essentially like having just like a really big canvas for doing my editing. And then if I've got like, say I'm doing a live stream, then I've got like my YouTube right here. I got like Streamlabs over here. It just the monitor, the way this thing looks. The way it looks, first of all, okay, because it's an OLED monitor, it's WOLED. So instead of like using like the 3 colors or whatever to produce white, it's got its own white pixels, so you don't have to worry about like screen burn-in. Trust me, I've had this monitor just like straight blaring for a long time with like my YouTube pages are all white and stuff, so when I'm in there looking at things and just leaving it on there for like hours at a time, I got no bleed through. It does like a pixel refresh and everything like all the time. It's just absolutely freaking incredible. This monitor here, I don't know if like you'd be into it, but you can legit, because I got 2 PCs where I've got like 2 different consoles or whatever, you can literally do a picture-in-picture, split it down the middle, and have 2 1080p 120 FPS images or screens at the same time. Like I could be on this PC right here on my second build doing something like say I'm on Steam and I'm playing a game, and then I could be on like Ubisoft. I could be on Ubisoft Connect on my other PC and have another game going right here. Now I was gonna show that, like I actually show that during this review. But the other night I was trying to film this review, and I was like doing it, and it was just getting all frustrating because I didn't have anything set up. Everything wasn't ready. But I've got this here like recording right now, or this doing my it's doing my gosh dang it, my editing. Like I'm rendering out my video right now. So it's like I love the way this monitor actually. Like the readability and everything, or like when it comes to, okay, let me show you this, okay, because I got both of these PCs right, or both of these screens, okay. So this here is the LG 32-inch 4K dual mode 1080p monitor. So this one here will do 4K, or if I push this little button right down here on the bottom, this will flop over and it will be, now it's 1080p. So this screen is now 1080p. And if I go into like the settings right here, bring up the, boop, let me just switch this over to here. And then we go into, as soon as that thing loads in there, display, come over here, let me come down. Now it's 1080p at 480 Hertz. 480 freaking Hertz. And yeah, it works. So basically is what that one will do is this one right here will do 1080p. It will give us a 1080p image, but it's upscaled to 4K still. So it still looks really good. You get the OLED because this is the same family of monitors. These came out around the same time, the 4K, and then this one right here. And this one here essentially has a dual mode as well. Like I said, when you do the picture-in-picture, you got two, I think they're like 24-inch, two 24-inch 1080p displays on both sides. You do lose HDR support on those, but you still get the 120 FPS on both sides at the same time. So you can do that. Obviously these monitors, because they're OLED, they've got really good contrast ratio as well. So pretty much you get like a good color palette, 10-bit color, everything. It just looks, actually goes up to 12-bit color. You can legit send a 12-bit color signal to it. Like I said, this one here does the 240 hertz DSC, dynamic, or what is it, display stream compression. And then, but if you turn that off, it drops to 144. So you got 144 hertz. I don't have a massive issue with like motion. Like motion on the monitor, it looks pretty good. Like especially if you've got like good games on there that really run. And that's what I do mainly with it is I love this monitor for my sim racing and for my open world games. Open world games on this monitor are absolutely freaking fire. Let's see if I can get a good shot from behind here. And then you can see like that really cool freaking light back there. Oh my gosh. And that thing there goes all the way around. Like it just kind of wraps up and around the back of it. So you got like this, like it's almost like an A or whatever, like an upside down V or something. It looks really, really cool. When I've got all the lights off, I could see like that green glow. You can switch that to any other color you want. And yeah, so let's talk about how living with this monitor for, it's been over a year. It's been over a year. I think I got it in like May of last year, and it's already the end of July. And so I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but you know, you just buy something and it just kind of becomes like part of your thing. And it's all like you almost set it and forget it. And you know, guys, when I'm sitting here and I'm testing out GPUs and stuff, like right now I got the Arc B580 back in there. We're testing that one out. I did a poll on the channel and everybody voted that they wanted that in the 9070 XT. So I got 9070 XT over here. We got B580 in here, and we're testing it out. And I'm looking at this thing, and you know, one of the things that I really like most, okay, when it comes to HDR, a lot of people like the contrast, you know, like the really bright and the really dark stuff like that. Obviously, I mean that's a major part of HDR. I'm more about the color, and when I look at these monitors, because they're both, I mean, like the color science is so incredibly like on point with LG monitors. A lot of people will complain about like the match screen. Okay, so you see, I've got this light right over here to brighten me up. And when I'm filming videos and stuff, before when I had like the older, you know, like the older HDR monitor on there, like what the heck? Why are you turning it off? Sometimes that one likes to turn itself off. But when I've got like what's it called? When I've got like the light there and I'm like filming a video and stuff, I mean, like you can kind of see, like if you look back there, you can see the light right there. But like on the glossy screens, on the glossy ones, like I'll be sitting there and I would try to, you know, because I had the LG C2, the incredible TV, absolutely premium, absolutely love that. When I bought that OLED TV, I was like, wow, this is premium. And so, but the glossy screen, you know, like I'm sitting here or I'm trying to record videos or I'm trying to record the screen and it's just like this mirror reflection. Whereas this here doesn't give me the mirror reflection, and it dims that light enough. So when I'm sitting here looking at the screen, it's not like right in my eyes, like bam, like it just driving me nuts. So a lot of people will like that, but I want to kind of, oh, that's 100% complete. So let's go ahead and take that off, because I want to show you guys a game. Open file location. Now we could do that. Boop. Boop. Don't save. Oh my goodness. Turn off. Turn off. Sorry guys. I'm not going to cut that out. Just leave it in there. It's just part of the process. So I'm going to go ahead and make the ultra wide my screen of choice. If I can get it over here. Oh boy, this thing does not like to work fast. Sorry guys, this is an Intel Arc B580 thing, guys. So we're gonna turn back on HDR on this one. So let's go ahead and turn that off, and then let's go ahead and I want to just jump into a game, and we'll run it at 3440 by 1440p. But what are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? You know what? Let's do some Cyberpunk. Maybe I shouldn't have picked Cyberpunk, but what we're going to do is we're going to switch us on over here, because I want you guys to see just how absolutely incredible these colors look, especially at like ultra wide, guys. Like this is, we got to get in there, set it up, change the resolution, all of that stuff. But I think you guys are gonna like this. I think you guys are gonna like this. I freaking love this. I do these kind of videos every once in a while on here. Not like a whole lot, but just enough to like, oh man, why does this game have to take so long to load in? It's crazy. The settings. $3440 by $1440, boom. Okay, graphics, and then we're still on the XeSS. We're just gonna leave the same settings that we already had on there, but now we are at 3440 by 1440p. And then when we get in here, we can see the, oh man, see that looks so good on this. Beautiful, beautiful freaking visuals. You got great freaking colors, and it's so smooth, man. And just look at this, like an ultra wide game, like playing like a first-person shooter on ultra wide. Man, this just looks absolutely freaking incredible. I'm going to show you guys another game too. I'm going to show you guys like a third-person open world game, but I just wanted you guys to like see this and just see how absolutely incredible that this actually looks. I mean, this is one of the major benchmark games that everybody's like, oh man, I want to see what Cyberpunk looks like. So we jump on here and we check it out, like always. But let's go ahead and I want to show you guys a different game. Okay, so we are back with another game. This one here, Star Wars freaking Outlaws. Now this game here is absolutely beautiful. In every, like the color palette in this game on this monitor just looks absolutely freaking stunning. So I wanted to like run around here and just show you guys. So we're like ultra settings. We are using frame generation right now. I don't have a frame rate counter on there at all, but yeah, dude, we're running this at 3440 by 1440p, XeSS upscaler. In the performance mode, and running this with just, I mean, just look how smooth the screen looks, and you get such good quality image. And I mean, like when you spin the camera, even at performance, we're not even getting any freaking ghosting around K right here. Like this is fabulous. Like this monitor is so incredibly clean and good. Now I'm not saying that I've never seen ghosting, because there are some games that clearly have ghosting, but for the most part, man, like the motion fluidity on this screen, even using frame generation, to me, to my eye, it looks good most of the time. Like seriously, like there's sometimes like with some games that just look a little bit more ghosty than others, but you know, with the ability to turn off like DSC display stream compression and just go straight to being able to like 144 hertz, that there's also an option. It does add a little tiny bit more clarity to the image quality overall, but not enough to where you're like, oh my gosh, man, I'm missing out. And yeah, I don't know, guys. Like this is what I love about this monitor the most, though, is like you see this open world. We like spin the camera around, and you just have this massive view of everything you want to see. Like we get the city back there. You can just see the whole city. You can see like the sky and everything. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know why the Intel card just shut that game down. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it just shut it down. This is a new driver for the Intel, so yeah, that's crazy. It just stopped playing. That's weird. I mean, we should have enough VRAM for 3440 by 1440. It's got 12 gigs on this card. Maybe we'll turn on the freaking frame rate counter. Let's see what the heck was going on with this. I'm not exactly sure, but we're leaving that in there just so you guys could see that. I don't normally have a whole lot of problems with the Intel Arc B580, but yeah, that was quite interesting for that to crash out like that. So, all right, here we are. Oh wow, we're only getting 45. Well, we are using Intel's frame generation, but I mean, we can. Yeah, we're only at 11. We're only using like 11 gigs, so I don't understand why that thing. I don't understand why it crashed out on us. Didn't make any sense, but for the most part, like you get like this good overall image quality. Like if we go in to our settings, and then we go, let's just use some, we'll just use some FSR. We'll just use FSR because that there should give us better frame rate than Intel's frame generator. So now we're about 75 frames, which is pretty decent. And see, like, you're still not getting like a whole lot of horrible ghosting. It's still looking very, very nice. This has actually got, this game actually has pretty good FSR3 support, so that's not too bad. But man, when you're playing, I just want to get up here to this area, just so I can look out over the landscape. This is what I wanted to do, is get up here to this rock and like show you guys. I love my open world games. So like you've got so much view out there, and the way this monitor just kind of wraps around your face when you're playing with that 800R curve. And you just sit there and you look at it. Like when you're sim racing, the immersion is so much higher. When you're playing an open world game like this, like look at that. You look out there and you can see like the whole city over here. You can see more over there, way over there. You've got like this really nice. You've got like this really nice. What's it called? You got like this really nice freaking. Scale it like the scale, like you have this really nice scale, like it just looks like it's so much bigger and so much better than it normally does on like a 16:9. Don't get me wrong, like open world games look incredible on 16:9, but my gosh, my friends, when you get into a beautiful open world game, the first one I saw, like, well, when I knew immediately when I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I came up over the hill over into Athens, and like I could just see all of Athens and like the world behind it. I knew right then and there that I only want to play open world games on an ultra wide. Like this is just incredible. The image quality on this monitor is incredible. And so another thing is, I wanted to kind of, you know, like tell you guys, because when you're looking at this monitor, oh gosh, we're gonna crash out again. Okay, whatever. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that Intel card. But when I'm looking at like the 3440 by 1440p versus what I'm getting on, you know, say like the 4K, like 4K versus, you know, 3440 by 1440p, the overall experience is pretty dang similar. Like image quality clarity looks really good on the ultra wide, just as it does on like the 4K OLED. But I kind of feel like you get a denser look on the 3440 by 1440p, especially if you're downsampling. You're downsampling, you're getting more. So if you have a stronger card, like say you got this monitor and you got yourself like, you know, like a 5090 or something like that, you can downsample from a higher image to a lower, I mean, to the 3440 by 1440p and get even more density in the image quality. The OLED really helps out with that. So like when I think about this monitor and all the fun that I've had with it since I've had it, I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Like I am a happy customer of LG. I really do like this monitor. Everything about it, from the way the cords hook up at the back, the way you can run them back through the stand, yeah, like the versatility, being able to like turn this monitor like on a swivel up here on the top. Like you can turn it. You can also angle it any way you want. Like this monitor is freaking awesome, guys. It is awesome. You could go up and down with it. And it just feels so robust. The stand, I love the fact that it's got like a little flat stand right there. So I mean, like, look, my ROG Ally just sits right there. Boom. And my Nintendo Switch just sits right underneath it, and it looks good. Like, it doesn't look cheap. It looks premium. It doesn't look super gamey. It looks more. It's like a cross. Like I said, you know, it's like in between like gamey and professional. And I think that's probably the reason why I like it a lot. You know, I like the gaming monitors. Like, I've looked at Asus, I've looked at MSI, I've looked at, you know, Alienware, and I kept coming back to like, I do like that freaking that like, I love the way those Asus monitors look. I love the way the MSIs look. Don't get me wrong, like, I like them. I think they look cool, and I think that if you made that decision to go either one of those, I think you would find happiness. They are very aesthetically pleasing. But it was something about this LG, guys. It was something about it, you know, like when I saw this in Best Buy, when I went to buy it, because I wasn't 100% sure. It wasn't until I saw it on the floor that I was like, I gotta have it. I was like, okay, ring me up. Let's do it. I'm taking it home right now. I walked in there and they had one sitting on the floor, and I think they had a game called Chorus. It's a spaceship game, and they had that running on it. And I'm looking at this, and it just looks so premium. The color looks so good. The image looks so crisp. It looks so clean. I'm like, damn, I want that. I want that bad. And yeah, I bought it right then and there. I was like, all right, let's go. It was on sale. I got mine for $9.99. For $9.99. They range from like $9.99 to like 15 or 16 for this 39-inch, and man, that was a good deal. I like it. I've actually really considered buying a second one because I would like to get the stand for my sim racing cockpit and just throw another one just right on there with that for that. Especially now that I've got like the desk. You see how it just kind of like wraps around, like it wraps right into that 4K, and it's almost like one big freaking thing. It would be cooler, you know, if there was two of them, because then they would kind of have that like perfect circle all around. But I like that 4K too. This 4K monitor right here from LG, it does like I said, the 240 hertz, or it does the 1080p. If you're running it at 1080p, like I said, it upscales it to 4K. It looks absolutely incredible. And then you can, that was a good buy. Both of these are good buys for me. Like, I love them. Like the dual mode monitor or the ultra wide, man, if I had to choose, okay, this is the thing. If I had to choose between both of these right here, I would probably most likely, because I play a lot more sim racing and open world games, I would go with the 3440 by 1440p. Absolutely incredible monitor. Most GPUs can do well on it. I reviewed the AMD 9060 XT, and I was able to get a good 3440 by 1440p experience out of that card. So knowing that I could drop down to a 60 class card and still be able to power this monitor, absolutely incredible, makes me happy. But then on the other hand, you've got the 4K OLED that you could run 4K and it looks incredible, or you could drop to 1080p and absolutely extend the life of your GPU even further. So this is it's a hard choice, but for me, I would absolutely buy the 39-inch ultra wide every single time first, and then get that one as well. I'm telling you, man, either one of these monitors really you can't go bad with, because yeah, both of them are incredible. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comment section if you need any more information about it. I'll do my best to give you the information. There'll be a link in the description for this video if you would like to purchase that from Amazon. It would definitely help out the channel. And yeah, guys, this is a cool monitor. This was a good buy for me. I absolutely enjoy it. I have zero regret, like I have no ill feelings with it at all. Like, I love this monitor. I think it's incredible. And I think you would too. But there are a lot of choices out there. There are. For me, I wanted the matte screen. The matte screen, when I saw it at Best Buy, I was like, yeah, that looks incredible. Like it looks fabulous. I trust me, I wanted a matte screen so bad after having that LG C2 with that mirror reflection. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, guys. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.